wow, there's already 9 viewers.
All right, we're live. I'm Still Coffee. I'm here with my good friend Duudettes over here, and we're here to bring you a game from NGS Div D West. We have Maximum Thrust versus Wood League Airlines, so excited. I heard that this is going to be a fighting game. They're fighting for a playoff spot.
Very exciting because it's also their last game of the season because we are winding down the Nexus Gaming Series season here. Playoffs starting up next week. So very exciting to see, the teams kind of battle it out right here at the end, trying to get the playoff spot.
I'm going to let them know casters are ready. Casters are ready. And then we can go over and look at the map bans because we are going to a spicy map. Let's take a look over here.
Somewhere unusual that we never get to see often. So I'm excited. Tired of the same three map rotation we always watch. So Voltskaya is going to be fun to see how they work it out here in Division D West.
Exactly. I enjoy this map. It is kind of a snowbally map, but I still enjoy playing it. So they decided to take out Sky Temple, Brax's Holdout, Tomb of the Spider Queen, and Dragonshire. A little bit sad about Tomb because I do like watching Tomb games, but c'est la vie, that's how it goes, right? Yeah, we are going to Volskaya Industry tonight, and we do have draft right now. Oh my goodness, I have something up that I don't need in
what?
The draft window. I do not see where this is coming through, but you will see the lovely Dudettes for this. Let's go.
Oh, yay. I was going to say there was something also weird about my camera box, is that I was a little bit, over my game.
We did not get a chance to set up our cameras. That's all I'm going to say.
That's okay. We're professionals, please. Please, Sil, we're professionals. Right off the bat, we're seeing the Stukov ban on the side of Maximum Thrust. Wow, interesting. So we have Maximum Thrust and Wood League. I wonder what they're trying to say about their team names. Sylvanas ban on the side of Wood League. So, yeah. Kind of some two strong hero bans, and now we see the Anubarak, kind of debatable, one of the strongest tanks right now. So much CC that you kind of get out of him that you can just create such an endless cycle of people not moving. Kind of reminiscent of when I play League of Legends, which Sil, you're going to play with me next time, right?
Never talk about League again.
No! I'm going to bring it up every time.
No, don't do it. It's awful. I do like Mecha Tassadar.
And we see an Anduin ban on the side of Wood League. So what do we think first pick? Kind of what do you look for when you're doing Voltskaya?
There's so many ways you can play this map, but there's a strategy where you let the Triglav go to your enemy team if you have a stacking hero like a Zul'jin, and you just stack off that Triglav and then use that opportunity to scale a lot faster to steamroll later in the game. So we'll see.
We actually see a Johanna pickup on the side of Maximum Thrust. So am I going to be removed from your screen? I am, right? I'm going to disappear because I shouldn't be in this draft.
Oh my gosh, it's pretty funny. It's pretty funny.
I'm just saying I'm not a hero to be selected here. This isn't like, oh my God.
All right, ready? I'm going to do disappearing act 3, 2, 1. And you're done.
Oh, okay. On Wood League Airlines, we see them picking up the Li Ming and the Rhaegar, and with the counter pickups of Lunara and Brightwing.
I kind of just wanted to leave you there. It was a lovely picture of you.
You were leaving me hanging. I was about to turn off my own camera.
Lols. All right.
Goodness.
Ooh, I like it. The in-game scene twice.
No, don't.
Oh my gosh, why stop it twice, Crush, when we can have her 3 times?
No, don't do this to me. I'm never casting with a camera again.
Oh my goodness. There's no May. Oh, choke out those tank picks a little bit there.
Yeah, that's true, Ektar. I think we need to have Sil's camera go pop up in the middle of the screen.
Next pick. Who shall it be? Ooh. Ooh.
Oh, spicy.
Spicy. I'm telling you,
Spicy
Imperious has the
indeed.
tightest butt in the game.
And just if anyone wants to, show their excitement for spiciness, there is emotes in the Coffee
Yes.
Silk channel for spicy. So just, hit that subscribe button and you get that emote.
Exactly. It's too spicy in here for May anyways. She'd get melted.
Oh!
Ooh. Speaking
An
of spicy.
Illidan pickup. Very cool. Kind of an interesting one. I guess he's going to be up against an Imperious in an off lane. Not sure how well he's going to do with the Imperious being a big, strong daddy in that lane there.
Yeah, Imperious is the main tank, is what Ektar says.
Oh, Ektar with the intel.
Mm-hmm. And Galahad
seeing
picking up the Tychus. Let's go.
So I guess we're seeing a variant in the off lane. Well, that would kind of work pretty interesting with Illidan. I kind of want to see that. There must be some WoW lore between the two of them too, right?
Yes, I would think so.
Varian's just an angry guy, and Illidan's also equally angry. They can both just lash it all out.
All right. Game 1, let's go.
Now let's talk about the important stuff in this screen. Then we're seeing some amazing portrait synergy from both teams. We have maximum thrust with the matching portraits of, I guess that's Vala. I don't really know.
Oh, I am
But
stretching.
the creativity of Wood League with all of those little Pachimo portraits of different heroes characters. That's pretty freaking great.
Oh my goodness, I didn't change my... Let me change this. I am so sorry, chat. Cannot have my giant cursor size. It's because I'm old and I really need a huge crosshair. Okay, let's call out these teams. W Star on that Vala, Diet Llama hopping around on Miss Hoppity Hop, Majestic One Lunara, Vacuity on that Illidan, and User Arrow on the Fruit Fly, and we have anyone on the Johanna with that beautiful sparkling horse over there, also known as a unicorn.
And on the Wood League Airlines side, we have Zilla on the very end, Baron picking up the Imperious, just Garbage on the Rhaegar, Galahad on the Tychus, and Yahtzee on the Limi. And we do see the Overpower being picked up for the Varian. So he's definitely going to be maybe leading into that tank role as Taunt.
I think so. Although Q is pretty common.
Ooh.
And even taking a lot of damage.
Yeah, Imperious taking so much, he has to back up. It's interesting that they're wanting to engage so hard here, the Wood Leaguers. Granted that they kind of, Varian's not a full tank yet, but they do have the Imperious who can be a little beefy. He went down bottom to deal with the Illidan, so that'll be fun.
All right. Let's see this scuffle up here.
And you see some spiciness in the freaking bush. I guess the steam vent. But Diet Llama had the whisper and said, "I see you, haha." Ooh. And just constantly just poking. It's kind of like the beauty of the bouncy Bambi.
Gotta look at this bot soak right here.
Oh, and we're seeing the teams kind of go to this camp, which is sort of what you want to do robotically on this map, is pick up those turrets.
Yeah, usually at the 1 minute mark. All right, Lunar's Wisp being rotated down to that mid vent there.
Wanted to see if Maximum Thrust rotated down on that Imperious. He was to the left of the Illidan, so it would have been a great gank for them, but instead they elected to clear middle and go back up top. Sort of following what Wood League is doing, just clearing the wave mid, clearing the wave top, going back and forth.
Have a little bit of an XP lead there, not by much on the side of WLA. Both teams electing to take their siege camps here. I would have liked to see them hold it a little bit longer. Sometimes I see the camps held for a bit, just like they're holding right here on WLA. That way they have free clear on this one, and then they create a conundrum, right? when they
Yeah,
have to go on
that's
point.
that's definitely not a Wood League strategy. I'm liking what they're doing. They're being a little bit smart and patient with their Pamps here.
All right, and sometimes teams will look to get tier 7 first before they even go on point yet. Hey, Krizo, good to see you. All right, I want to take a look at these talents. I'm curious about the Imperious. We do have Consuming Flames at 1, which helps with mana retention because he can be so mana thirsty if you do take the other talent. And I'm going to guess that he's going to go the Cleaving Strikes later on in the builds.
It's interesting. We do have the bigger they are being picked up by the Tychus. I'm not sure. I feel like it's only Johanna any use for that talent here.
Yeah.
Probably would have been better off stacking your attack speed so they can really do some damage. But they're making them run away and definitely getting that Johanna with the orb. Good job on Li Ming.
And they still had the healing, the bionic emitter right there for user arrow, but did not get dropped for Johanna. But I like what they're doing. They're taking this advantage and they're getting siege damage up here. 7s are online for WLA. Sorry about that if you can hear my vicious animal. Leah is barking. Alright, big polymorph onto Zilla right there. Looking to make a disengage, oh no, drop the healing emitter. They did drop it.
Too late. I like it. I like it that Rhaegar drops his healing emitter, you know, in the same area.
Looking for a counter kill here, and oh, big damage coming out. Dialama just hopping away anyway. Ooh, did she take that talent? Johanna did take the Steed talent where you get an instant mount used to either chase down people or to get away. All right.
Oh no. User error went in to save the Illidan's. Probably going to get caught a little bit. Oh. Get out alive and you'll be fine.
Big stab coming out from Baron, but does not connect. It was more like, get out of here. This is our point.
Mm-hmm. It's very cool. We were having all those fights up top. Baron and the Illidan were having at it on the point. So kind of keeping that 4-1 balance.
Yeah, I agree too. They got a lot of value up top.
Yeah, and that's sort of this type of thing that you want your teams to do. Like, you lost a player, you know you're not going to be able to contest the objective. Try to find value elsewhere on the map. So it was a really good call by Maximum Thrust.
All right, they are wanting to engage this. They did not have their 5th player here, so really great engage by WLA.
I think Maximum Thrust should really just kind of back off and just soak. Try to get 10s. I think when they get their 10s activated for the comp that they have, they'll be in a better shape to really retaliate what Wood League's doing. You saw the chain kind of CC that they're going for, which is the taunt followed by an Imperious stun, and it's going to be tough at this moment.
Exactly. With the W also does slows from that level 1 talent that Imperious took, plus the Rhaegar totems. But here's the value of letting WLA, you know, take this Triglav. First Triglav is W-Star is just stacking right here. Continuous auto-attacking, getting their quests pumped up for that auto-attack build.
And they are getting their 10s here before Maximum Thrust. We see the
Big
Odin come
stab.
out. Oh no. And the Imperious kidnapping that Brightwing, who doesn't have Blink yet to get out, so he goes down easily. And the Odin's still getting some value here. But it did leave the Illidan to continue to soak and grab some 10s. So we see the 10s coming alive for them. It does include the hunt for him. And surprisingly, Emerald win by Brightwing.
There's Falling Sword coming out, but it... Ooh, what a gank from the emitter there. It did go over to the side of WLA, but stolen by anyone.
And, you know, Falling Sword is such a game changer at level 20. So if this game does go to level 20, we're going to see Neon probably use it a lot and frequently and successfully in team fights here.
Agreed. Remember, it's anyone.
Oh, anyone.
What
did I say? Did I say Neon again?
Yeah. It's okay.
Yeah, it's Neoni. Cool.
All right, let's take a look down here. They are getting their gun down here. Maybe looking... No, Bakuti's out of here. Bakuti has their own gun. They do have a good push coming up here top.
Yeah, but Zilla trying to come from behind, maybe looking for a taunt, but his team is not with him. Emerald Wind comes out to whiff it a little bit.
Oh, Ancestrals was popped.
Taunt. Oh, great. Done, but did not use the healing emitter for himself because he had stolen it earlier.
I feel like there's lots of stealing going on in this game.
Yup. It's kind of like what you do in League. You steal the dragon, right, Sil?
Shh. We're never talking about that again.
We see the Odin coming out from Galahad to push middle a little bit more, get some more value here. They do get the wall, since Johanna's not around to kind of tank a lot of this stuff here. Ooh, the hunt! The hunt on Rhaegar!
Oh, there it is! And just garbage does fall! But so does Illidan. There's the taunt and the kidnap. Into the back lane does go down, no. Johanna.
Oh, I didn't realize the counter was so spicy. I did like that sequence of events. I love the hunt followed by falling sword.
And they do have that tier advantage.
Yeah, we have 14s and 12s, so you know, what do you do in this spot? You might as well take some real estate, which is what Wood League's looking to do. And Maximum Thrust looking to just kind of keep pace here. Like the Vala soaking bottom, going up to soak middle.
All right, 13s are now online for Maximum Thrust.
This is definitely not a fun place to be, though, if you're Maximum Thrust, because now they could lose this robot, and the robot could pretty much go straight to that top keep.
Maybe looking to grab this emitter.
Ooh. Anyone went to flash for that bush, but ooh.
There it is.
They're walking into it.
Polymorph does go out.
So,
if I was Maximum Thrust, I'd be looking for a fight. The 416s are online for WLA.
And we do see the Illidan coming up to do this fight while the Imperius is still middle, rotating.
Big Condemn coming out. Plus Blind Protect is being
TP
dropped. There's the taunt.
No Cleanse to help the Lunara stay alive. Hunt coming out on Imperius, followed by an Emerald Wind. Oh, they're picking on the Imperius.
User error, don't forget you have the healing
I
beacon.
know, drop it!
Drop it!
Okay, well, but now it's too late.
There's the taunt. So much lockdown.
Yep. And this is also a common combination that we see, you know, a taunt variant with the Li Ming to get that combo explosive damage on his targets. And what's even more disgusting is that the targets will stay there even longer with an Imperious Spear. So, not to even bring up the Tychus, right?
Exactly.
It's just a lot of lockdown for two heroes that can just do so much damage.
All right, let's take a look at these stacks. Vala at 102 Creed stacks. All right.
Yeah,
is this Unbound? Okay.
This keep is definitely in danger. Oh, the
big
hunt
hunt
down on the Li Ming. Great target for that. Followed up by a Lunara leap. Just stay alive. Oh goodness.
There's
the
that
value
trade.
is only there if you can stay alive. But it did get them to scare off with the robot, right?
I think fights could change a little bit once Vala is able to get that percent damage at 16.
That's true.
Just waiting for that to scale.
And she hasn't died yet, so she's definitely keeping her stacks protected here.
Once again, you see the Triglav kind of backing off to deny those stacks.
That's true. I think it kind of all started when they killed the Li Ming and they were able to sort of make them not want to engage so much with the Triglav top. I think they still could have gotten the keep with it, to be honest, but
I think they're looking for a bush gank here. They do have those 16s online. Ming is not quite there. There's the Rain of Vengeance. Falling Sword does come out. There's the leap from the Lunar. There's the taunt, and Lunara does go down, kidnapped onto the Vala, and Vala is done.
Ooh. She was taken behind the wall.
The counterplay is just so spicy.
Love it. Very tight quarters to take that fight. I thought they would have had something, but it's just so much damage. Like Lunara went from probably 100 to 0 in like 2 seconds. So fast.
All right. I like this. They want this win con up here in top lane.
The work that they didn't get done with the Triglav, taking down this keep.
Big stab. There's Unstoppable being dropped. Odin still wrecking damage there. I think they're going to back off from this because I don't think they can quite end yet. Looking to keep that engage going.
If anything, they can just paint the map red. They can actually literally go and steal the turret that's on the side of maximum thrust and, you know, start from there and just kind of rotate around, get your 20 talents, because then maximum thrust will be so at a disadvantage that they can't engage in any fights. But looks like
see a little bit of poking going on over here, but team not quite in position to do anything else than that.
Looks like we're being very cordial, gentleman's agreement. You get camps on my side, I get the camps on your side, or something.
Exactly. I think WLA is waiting for their 20s to do another hard engage. Although they've been winning their team fights, they could probably make the fight.
And I think this engage is actually pretty good because you definitely, this is your last chance before 20s.
Yep.
But you have to make that decision if this is what
yeah,
you're
you can't wait for it. Yeah.
They're gonna get their 20s, people. They're gonna get it. It's gonna happen. Oh no.
All right, they're playing safe. They do have this camp pressure up top that they have to address before moving on to the next objective. There's Diet Llama on the case right there.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, they're gonna get some counter push here. Odin is online. All right, diving behind that. Behind the structure there. That's spicy. Li Ming coming in on her green chicken.
And I think this is an upgraded Odin, right? Oh no, it's not. Or it is. Yes.
Big red button.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My overlay for some reason is going in the opposite direction.
Oh. Stab does connect, but Johanna was unstoppable. There's the Rain of Vengeance.
Oh,
big taunt coming
Johanna,
out.
There's
Yep. Using the Falling Sword to disengage. Followed up by Rain of Vengeance. Polymorph does go out. Oh, I shall hydrate. Thank you for the hydrate.
Good idea. Let's hydrate.
Always hydrate. I live in a desert, so it's extra important to hydrate here.
Oh yeah, I'm not envious of that.
Very dry where I live.
I mean, technically I live in a desert too, but it's a concrete desert. So we see Woodley going ahead and just probably easily securing this objective.
Yeah.
It's going to make it really, really hard for maximum thrust to defend it here until they can get their 20s. I think they really missed opportunities to soak and get the 20s and engage before the 20. It just felt like they were playing a little bit behind and kind of chasing what Woodley was doing instead of trying to find the opportunities, which was strange because in the beginning they did do that. Right? They immediately lost someone and they tried to push top with it, but just didn't see that throughout here, especially when it was 17-20.
There's no way they make it down bot. They should just try to take the structure and then hearth back and defend.
Oh, narrowly, like avoiding a fight there on the camp for the turret.
They did manage to get the Imperius to rotate top to take care of that, and it does clear out the camp, and they won't get that top structure. Pew, 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 the Triglav says. All right, there's another creed stack is
You know
complete.
what? They should definitely have the variant in there. Like I would love to see the
Go in the
Illidan
back.
dive on the Li Ming.
There,
it makes
speaking of diving, there's the falling sword, but it is too late. All 5 members of WLA are out.
It's sort of recognizing that your major threat is in the Triglav, which was the taunt variant, and kind of just fighting through it. If they maybe had killed the Li Ming,
Yeah, I think they could have dove the Ming for sure.
they eventually did get her here.
All right, big taunt coming out. There's
Oh,
the
no.
bomb out from the big red button, and Vakuti is
The
going to
Emerald
go
Winds
down.
doesn't
Yeah.
make it.
Maybe just not enough heals. There's the disengage.
I'm not really seeing much value from the Emerald Winds. The user error is using it so far away that it's not actually hitting any of the team members of Woodley. Unfortunate.
It's such huge death timers too. But they're playing it safe. They do have 2 down.
Oh,
Big
no,
stab out.
no.
Oh, there's a taunt. Emerald
Yes,
Wind doesn't quite
get that
engage.
kill.
Oh, will they get this kill?
Let's go,
Oh!
Star. Get him.
Spicy.
Yes.
What a
queen.
turnaround.
King or queen. Queen. I'll say queen because it's Vala. Yes, queen.
Let's go.
That
Gotta
was
take care
awesome.
of those 3 catapults.
They just got too greedy there. They saw Vala hanging out,
Yeah.
tried to get her, forgot that there's a building. Happens.
Do have upgraded hunt this time.
But unfortunately, they're just not going to get any value off of the kill. I mean, I'd love to see them run at the healing beacon right now as a team. To be
Yeah.
able to secure that. You have 2 people down, the 2 tanks, you know, maybe even just try to find the other team and kill them. Stagger these deaths because they are missing their engages right now. And
Yeah.
you can easily hunt for Li Ming and get her. So,
Yeah, I think when you're that far behind, keeping the stagger up is the best strat usually to go
Yeah.
with. Because
But
it gives you an
Woodley plays it well.
advantage. Yeah.
yeah, they played it well. They stayed out of vision because, yes, we do have a global Illidan hunting from all over the place. So, but I definitely
Alright.
would have loved to seen some more aggressive and use of that.
Speaking aggressive, we see a potential invade over here.
Well, they
Maximum-
don't know that Vala and Brightwing aren't there because they're not showing.
This is and Johanna in the
Ooh.
back there is able to use her speedy mount up talent there to disengage. Maybe waiting for the aggro from this camp. That's when you want to go in. They will be getting hit by that camp. So go in, go in, go in. But maybe not. We're just going to play it safe.
Really, they just give it so easily. I'm not really sure what for.
If they had camp aggro, it's to the advantage for blue team in that case.
I'm just not sure why just give it to them like that. Like, you get a kill in that tight quarter, can really turn your game around where you can secure this objective.
All right, healing beacon is dropped, so I think they're just having trouble finding the engagement.
Which can be tough because, yes, Johanna Falling Swords isn't that. Oh gosh.
Speaking
the
of Falling
Emerald
Sword.
Wind pushing everyone out of Johanna's range, and
Lunara is kidnapped and
Unfortunate.
absolutely blown up. And I think
No.
Illidan will fall too.
nope. And this is where I love the blink at 10 so that I can tell a friend to get close to me, blink so I can blink, but you
Oh.
can't blink because you're Emerald Winds.
Maybe they want the safety of, you know, a tower aggro or something like that.
Interesting.
All right. Take a look at these 20s. You see anything? I don't see anything out of the norm.
I think everything is sort of what you're expecting. The upgrade for Imperius, I think, might be a little bit unnecessary. He does have another talent that keeps the heroes marked, so he can constantly be getting value from that.
Yes.
But I mean, what they're doing seems to be working. So
Oh, right into the bush, taunted, and Johanna will be blown up.
oof. Honestly, I think it's just rough being the only front line on that team like this.
Yeah.
They're just simply too squishy for the blow up that Wood League drafted here. So it's a little rough for them. But I give anyone a gold star for effort and for being the front line that having to deal with this. I don't think, not sure these targets for the hunt are the right ones, and it's just so easily countered, like as we see.
Yeah. Maybe looking for those engagements when they had the tank and healer inside the Trigloff. Just hunt the backline for those squishies. It looks like game 1 will be going over to WLA.
The Wood League Airlines.
All right.
Which is not something I would ever want to be applied to an airline I'm flying. Definitely not it.
It is an airline kind of night here. Let's go ahead and take a look at these stats right here, and I'm going to go ahead and update the score. Johanna taking it home with the siege damage there. Not usually something you see on a Joe.
Well, she has that incredible wave clear, which you know from playing her so dedicatedly as you do. I'll just say it that way. But what you really are seeing is like all the deaths from their frontliners, which is the Illidan and the Johanna, just kind of eating all of that. Just want to highlight maybe even the Tychus out damaging, the Li Ming, but Li Ming's such burst damage. She's got those 10 kills.
Yeah.
It's a tough combo. Like they need more cleansing, if anything, there, which they had. They had falling swords. Technically, Brightwing can cleanse as well, but it just wasn't enough to keep up with the burst damage in the end that Wood League was putting out. And I just think some of the decisions mid-game when you're behind and you are having to play catch-up, the last thing you want to do is chase the team. You want to find other places to even out the score, which I think they missed out on maximum thrust there. So,
all right. Yeah. Spicy. I'm going to go ahead and transition back to our camera so we can have a chat.
Sure. Do we know if there's a lobby, though?
Not yet. I haven't seen one. Let's take a look at the 13 Spinning Hammer, Holy Renewal. That was the synergizing talent with level 1.
What do you normally take at 7, though, Sil? Like, obviously the mounted horse sort of helped anyone a lot to get away from those engages that they were trying to CC on, but what do you normally look for at 7?
I don't ever take that talent at 7. Let me take a look at my Johanna. Where is Quick Match? Here we go. It's been a while since I've played Joe. Except I played Joe in an ARAM. That does not count, but...
It never does. You would never take that talent anyway.
No. I usually take the move speed with Condemn, unless I'm playing a Q build. If I take Q at 4, that's the quest Q, which is actually really difficult to get. But the Sins Exposed is reducing enemy healing, which could have been helpful too, but the move speed for engage is pretty good. So,
yeah. I mean, I think it was just it's one of those hard things when you sort of pick a draft that doesn't have that second big health pool body to absorb so much of that damage. They really just had Johanna to sort of soak a lot of that to, tank for them.
Yeah.
And so I think if you're not going to be kind of careful on how you're using your hunt, because I think the Illidan hunt was effective in a couple of places.
Yeah.
I think he just needed to target the Li Ming the whole time. She's like the squishiest one there. And easy. Oh. And an easy target there. Do we have a lobby, though?
I do not see a lobby being posted yet, so hopefully
they figure it out. But, yeah.
Let me take a look.
Yeah.
anyone should show up in the NGS channel, and then we should be able to join off of him. Nope, they're not in the game yet.
No. But let's see if maybe we see a more traditional draft coming out of the Maximum Thrust. I'd love to see what they can do with another bigger body. You know, it's not unusual too to be playing Johanna as an offlaner, and then you do pick up a tank to kind of stay with the team there. We see that played in a couple of competitive matches at higher levels. So I think they really just would have benefited from a bruiser to really help them out there.
Because Johanna, she's great, but she's not a hard engage unless you elect to take Blessed Shield at 10 instead of the Falling Sword. So, yeah.
They sort of lacked the engage, which then again put the Illidan at an even more disadvantage because his engage was what they were using. And he's the squishy in the back line, just getting like shredded by the Tychus minigun and then, you know, stunned. So it just it definitely was a lack of engage for them as well. But hopefully they turn it around.
Yeah. I'd like to see their draft change up just a little bit.
Just a tiny bit.
We appreciate the raid, by the way, Raka. Lots of love.
All
right, we do have a map. I'm going to go ahead and add that. We are going to Infernal Shrines right now. All right.
I'm in there.
I'm coming.
You're late. We're on the team 2 now. This will be fun. Infernal Shrines, macro map, 3 lanes. Definitely a lot to do here, a lot to soak. Objectives are really important to get the John Cena on your side to go, you know, destroy the real estate of the enemy team. So a lot of possibilities here. Hogger is I was going to say,
great. Does either team have a Hogger player? I'm not sure.
You know, I would have to do some research and figure it out. But if one of them does play a Hogger, it could be great here.
They've been studying the Hogger videos on how to spin to win.
Oh yes, the Hogger video. The infamous video. Don't know what I'm talking about? I'm happy to post it in here. Oh god. I feel like I post it every time we ever bring up Hogger.
Yeah. Oh, this is a great question. Some of the team members from Woodley Airlines is asking, where does the name Diet Llama come from? I was actually wondering about that. Maybe a vegetarian. They eat a llama's diet, or it's a llama that's on a diet. I'm sure.
All right, I do have the Hogger video for anyone wondering. Go. Put it in the chat. Oh god, I always paste it here. I need to put it on like a notepad, so I just copy pasta that. You're welcome, Whisper. I'm slowly getting your video up in views.
Maybe we should create a command that has a YouTube list.
Oh link. Yeah, we should just do like the exclamation mark Hogger, right? Because that's always seems to be the conversation here, is the Hogger spins, especially on this map, because you can really get a lot of value, and just fighting around him on the shrines is pretty simple and easy for a good team.
All right. Caster's ready. Oh, short version. My WoW guild couldn't pronounce my first character's name, so he changed it to Diet Llama.
Everyone's name is like rooted in WoW.
So you changed it to Diet Llama. All right.
Well, now I want to know what his guild name was.
We do have a draft. Let's go.
Can you please not put me in the draft? Thank you.
I changed it. My bad.
Thank you.
We didn't do our pre-camera check, so I forgot to look at that because I had set it up for solo cast. And I had a little window of me talking during the draft, but I didn't have time to set up a window for you too, so my bad.
Oh no, that's okay. We don't need to be talking. We don't need to be seen during the draft. I guess we could.
I mean, I see Raka do it, so I was like, I watch Raka a lot. Oh, thank you for the follow, Eternally Blue TV. All right, no Tychus. They don't want to see it again.
Wait, why is Raka asking why there's a Raka command? Hello? Why wouldn't there be a Raka command?
Right? Because we love you.
Jeez. So maybe a respect ban here. No Tychus this time around allowed to be played by Wood League Airlines. I think that was Zilla on that, or right? I think so. Or Galahad. I think Zilla.
All right, no Stukov. I can understand that. No one wants to play against the Russian there. His puddles are just too OP. I always want to be seen. I'm super vain. You deserve it, Queen. You deserve it.
One of us.
You're amazing.
I would just say, Raka, one of us has to be. So I'm glad it's you.
And she always has her cute kitties going across the screen when she's casting.
And an Anduin band. So interesting. I wonder if they are Anduin gods on the side of maximum thrust over here. And that's why we're not seeing it. Or maybe they just really hate the polls that the Anduin would give anyone. So do they go with the Johanna who's still up? Dun dun dun.
They're thinking about it, I think. I think the Johanna pick is okay if they had another Engage. Speaking of Engage, Global Hero being picked up to Haka.
Very cool.
Oh, that's pretty funny. That song went instantly through my head seeing that.
Well, welcome, Brackus 12. That's like the best first time chat comment ever.
Oh, speaking of Engage opportunities, Zilla picking up that Blaze and Brightwing being picked up by just Garbage.
Garbage, hello. That's how he told us to say
sorry.
it.
Garbage. My
Garbage. Bad. Very cool matchup that's going to be in the offlane. Zilla versus on a Blaze versus Dahaka's, which is Vacuity?
Vacuity.
Vacuity,
I believe. Zilla, I believe, was the variant, so this might be a main tank Blaze this time.
It could be.
It could be.
Tassadar. We do see May and Tassadar. Although it might still be putting them in a spot where they don't have an Engage. I'm not sure how reliable a May Engage is. And it's just putting a lot of pressure on Vacuity to be the Engage again. He was the Illidan last match.
Well, if May can land an Ice Wall combo, that's a pretty good Engage.
Yeah. But that comes late. At 10.
That's true. She has her slow, and then whether she can actually engage with her slide for the Blizzard, that's the... Whether that gets hit or not is the question. If you ever want to give her a hard time, ask her to make a will save. What's a will save, Brackus? See some cheers coming out from Mr. Crizzo there.
Aw. Zul'jin ban. Ooh, we're going back to the variant.
Yep.
Which would make me a little nervous.
Falstad.
On the Falstad. Well, that's just simply gross on that side.
Falstad, Gus, especially at 20, is just so OP.
Honestly, what they have right there, what Wood League is showing us, is two very obvious ways to isolate one member of the team of maximum thrust. You have the potential for an Emerald win by just Garbage, and then you also have Gust now available with Yahtzee's Falstad.
Oh, double Wolf over here on the side of maximum thrust. Rhaegar and Greymane.
I mean, that's some great burst damage with Greymane. I am a Greymane fan and lover. He is a Greymane daddy to me. So
are we seeing a Bloodless comp here? It's you see that less often, but Bloodless could be pretty good.
It would be an interesting choice. I think, though, given that they fell so far behind on heals the last match, it might be better to keep that ancestral, especially with a taunt where they can just burst heal that taunt target and negate a lot of the damage. But you know, with the Azmodan pickup, it's not the same type of damage as a Li Ming.
Yeah. I mean, that could be constant pressure. coming out from Wood League Airlines right there with the Asmodan sending Matt Damon down whatever lane. Matt Damon's the name for his lieutenant.
Nightbot timed out Raka.
Oh no!
Can we put that back in? I wish we could, because it's not even that even egregious what she did. I was just gonna say we're learning some Raka lore over here by courtesy of Brackus. That she does not she fails to save. And she wrote, "Save or die, spells are stupid," in all caps.
Oh
and
my
Nightbot
gosh,
said,
that's so
no.
funny. All right,
Nightbot was not a fan.
Let's call out these teams. Vacuity out on that Dahaka Laka there, and then up here, use your hero on that Wolf, known as Rhaegar. Anyone on the May W-Star sporting that Mecha Tassadar jet. I love that mount. And Diet Llama on Greymane. You want to go ahead and call red team?
Yeah, we have Asmodan being played by Galahad, Blaze by Baron, Varian being played by Zilla, the Yahtzees on Falstad, and just Garbage on that right wing.
Take a look up here. Looking to cheese a little bit of top lane here.
Oh, yes, I love it. Be aggressive.
They said, you didn't give me Sylvanas, we're going to do it anyways.
And they're still not reacting to it. They just want to get that Dahaka kill, and they lose a whole tower top, and they're only now responding. This is when you run, guys. Run, they're coming. They're coming, run!
Well-placed Blizzard and a Tassadar wall. Good disengage right there. Oh, it's so spicy. Look at that. We already have Vacuity is back looking for those essence and does get a tongue out onto Baron there. Let's take a look at these talents. We do see Beam on that Tassadar, the Q quest, Totems at 1, and Enduring Swarm. That's the spell armor. Okay, Adrenaline Stimpack for that Blaze, and interesting enough, Wrath build for the Asmodan. And we see Q stacking coming out from our Falstad player here.
That's a really unusual first talent to get, especially on a map where the whole objective is to kill basically non-heroic minions, which are going to be on the shrine. So it's a little peculiar to be picking Wrath. I think it's Gluttony that's normally selected. I don't know the names.
They are just relentless up here. Looking for this structure value. I think what they're recognizing is that WLA's team needs time to scale, and so they're just going to take as much as they can right now.
And this is where the value of the Greymane comes in handy, because he's so good at getting these camps. He's such a strong camp getter. He does clear lanes pretty fast. So does the Tassadar. So they have that kind of covered.
All right. Let's go ahead and take a look here. Some friendly sprays going out. The tongue on Sylvanas. Lulz. I don't know. You probably didn't see that, though.
No, I'm watching the bottom here, where I'm seeing them try to get a little bit more value. Now they have the information that the other team was top, getting that top bruiser camp. So why not take the wall down here? You have, again, such great siege heroes on your side. Yeah. And maybe they're going to keep going for more. Who knows? Maybe they'll be a little bit greedy. But they've done a good job at attracting the team of Wood Leaguers down here. And Zilla looking for maybe a haunt somewhere?
All right, I'll take a look down in bot lane. I was giving some love to those off laners.
Zilla's in trouble. Zilla's in trouble. Ooh, he's so low. He gets away with 300 health. Oh my god, what great counter by maximum thrust there. Good job. While this is happening though, Blaze is like, I got this, guys. I got the monkeys.
It's interesting because Blaze did not take the PvE talent at all. At 4. You see the extended oil spill going on there.
True.
All right, big tongue coming out
on that Blaze, followed by the wall. What a great sequence. Just no damage there. kind of I think the oil spill, you know, ruined the party there for maximum thrust.
All right. Polymorph
Ooh,
is dropped.
Very
There's a
engaging stuff.
big tongue coming out onto the Asmodan. There's the jet propulsion stunning out Bakudi, and Taunt is going out. Stasis is looking to cleanse that out.
See, these are such good fights in favor of maximum thrust. I think if they just targeted the same hero, they could get some real value and get a kill out of it. They seemed a little split there. Maybe just calling out too many targets at once. And I guess they're sort of surrendering this objective, which they seem to have so much control over.
Looking for a kill out onto the...
Oh, great kill.
Onto that... Why can I not talk? It's been a long day today.
Oh, goodness. What a good kill, too. Well, that's one way to secure the objective, is just kill the other team.
Exactly.
Kill their front line, and the back line backed off. So...
Then you see that value of the Dahaka being able to burrow
and this
bot and
frozen,
to look
right?
for a steamroll.
Oh, this is a frozen one, so they could have looked past the tower.
I do love this pick on the Greymane. Just look at the amount of siege damage that he's capable of doing. His big old paws, whack, whack, whack.
Wow, and the frozen John Cena just going straight for the keep wall. Ooh, they trapped Zilla on the other side of his wall. He can't.
Big AoE damage coming out there.
Huge blizzard from May, just capturing 2 people on the other side of the wall, just not enough. And it looks like Maximum Thrust is going to be on par here to get their 10s first this time around.
All right.
Very, very good sequence of events for them. Kind of definitely turning it around. Smarter plays here.
Nice bait on the drum. Agreed. All right, 10s are online right now for Maximum Thrust. Have you ever noticed this? When Dahaka gets 10, he grows his other arm.
Yes! I always noticed it when I was playing. I was like, wait, where did that other arm come from? He's in
all right, here's an invade coming in. His team is now... There's the black hole being dropped. Ice wall being dropped. Does put you in a stasis. Exactly.
Oh.
There's a blink. And Zilla does go down.
Oh, man. If only they had an interrupt to stop that Brightwing from TPing. But what a smart play from Maximum Thrust. They had their 10s online, and they said, let's go use it and steal this camp. Very well done. Loved it.
Feels like such a different team than the previous game.
And you know why? It's because they have a bruiser.
They have a really great engage plan, I think, here.
Absolutely.
And they're taking advantage of Matt Damon having to scale.
Absolutely. They're just kind of in control here. Wow. That's why I call him Gray Daddy, because of stuff like that.
And it is not a Bloodlust comp. I take that back. I was wrong at that speculation.
And look at this. They're going to get a keep before the next objective. So you could almost say that the first objective got them a keep.
There is the taunt, the ice wall combo, and black hole for the disengage.
Oh, yes.
All right, and they safely leave. They're like, we're out of here. We got what we want. Meanwhile, mid lane over here, we see Vacuity just whacking away at this mid structure. All right, electing to back off. Halfway to level 13 for Maximum Thrust.
So I think what the Wood Leaguers are probably going to look to do is to taunt and then hinder blast the taunt target. It's unfortunate because I tend to prefer the Gust for the engages and disengages that it provides my team, but I can see the reason wanting to do that here.
A little bit more damage.
Yeah. I know you're a Hinder Blast fan, but I've just seen so much value come out of Gust.
Am I?
Yeah, I think you are. Every time I play with you, you always pick it.
Well, that's only an ARAM.
We only play it in ARAM? All right, Nightbot is turning into a Nazi. I'm going to have to ban Nightbot. Still,
okay, ban Nightbot.
Just did.
I did not see.
Poor Zelliv is like getting timed out just because he typed in all caps. I think you need to reevaluate that rule that your Nightbot has.
I didn't even know that Nightbot had that rule. You can ban Nightbot if you want.
No, we'll have to deal with it later in your settings. Sorry about that, Zella. Like, I know it's
yeah,
it's just...
it must be like an automatic thing because I've barely got stuff. What a huge combo made us go down from that hinterland blast. There's the bunker does get dropped. Vacuity race carring away from here. But Zilla wanting to go in looking for a taunt, but they do secure the Mortar Punisher already to the side of Maximum Thrust. All right, John Cena wrecking damage. All right, and you see that totem being dropped, slowing that down, just not get the Brightwings off in time.
It's like they lost their engage with May, but you know what? They gained a Mortal Punisher that just jumped onto that variant. Oh, what a good sequence of events. Smart play by Maximum Thrust. Oh, another jump. Gets 2 members on the other side of the wall. And we're missing the Blaze here because he's having to clear because they did such great work by getting that keep top lane. It's a lot of catapult pressure up there.
All right, John Cena, my God, does get the kill on the Brightwing. Unfortunate.
No.
There's a big taunt coming out. They're looking for a counter kill. There's Unstoppable being dropped. Counterplay with that black hole, and Ice Wall is dropped, and there's a lick out onto Varian.
And Dialama finishing off
the goodness.
Keep, but having to run for his life as he's the last member of his team to get out. Amazing. Honestly, what an amazing difference of just getting these different draft makes for the team of Maximum Thrust. Really impressive here.
Yeah, they've taken almost everything on this map so far. All right. We see it looks like they're looking for a gank here. There is the bunker being dropped. They're looking for that kill on Baron there. And they do secure it from the Grey Mane. There's the lick out onto the Variant. Protected is dropped. Big damage. And Ancestral Healing is popped. There is...
Oh, no,
what a blink, but he blinked right into the blizzard. Oh no.
That's the
my goodness
moment. Oh, you know.
But you know, Brightwing was going to die either way, so I can understand that choice of like, this is my only option. You know what I mean? Because it was that or death by a Worgen.
It's definitely one of these. It's a Phil's bad man moment. I can't help it.
All right. It looks like they're deciding whether to make this core call. They do have relatively low death timers, so I think a little bit of wishy-washy thinking they're just going to go ahead and finish off this mid structure.
Fine, they have kind of control of this map. They could literally take all of the camps, or they could sort of.
It looks like they're looking for a fight right here. They do drop the. There's that May engage that I was talking about. Perfect May combo there.
Really well done by anyone.
Yep. All right, looks like they're gonna go ahead and back off. They got what they wanted. They're gonna go look for more pressure on the map because that's what they're denying from the Asmodean pick is that pressure.
Yeah, I would definitely have someone run down bottom, which it looks like the Dahaka's doing it. They're actually just kind of splitting up to be able to get all these camps, and it's just going to be a ridiculous amount of pressure for Wood League Airlines to have to deal with here.
Exactly. And they're going to be on time for this top objective. They're going to set up already. And with Dahaka, he's going to have Dig and be able to join his team. Yeah, really well executed, I agree.
And this is, you know, looking like... I think if you're Wood League, you kind of want to get in there on this, but I think they're really just lacking that burst damage that they had the first game.
Yeah.
I'm not sure they're getting much value from the Asmodean here. Otherwise, and he just gets caught in that ice wall. Oh no.
All right. There's a black hole coming out. And user arrow just in the back line looking for that kill out onto
oh my goodness.
The foul stats. They're a little bit split there.
Oh, Assassin Rhaegar over here.
Yep. Big tongue out onto
Just so much AoE they have to dodge while they're trying to run for their own lives here. And it really just costs 2 members of Wood League. Oh, goodness gracious.
And there was like, stay away from us. I have a laser.
It does things.
Yes, it does. Meanwhile, Arcane Punisher is marching down top. Here, they do have 2 members down. John Cena probably going to wreak havoc on this core.
I think this is definitely a Jeej. Oh, false head flying.
Oh, value.
Oh.
A little bit of a troll. There is the ice wall combo coming out. Electric fence being dropped.
And honestly, when you do see these walls, the ice wall landing, that's where you could say, well, if I had the gust to gust everyone away, I could have gotten some value there. And
meanwhile, John Cena over there acting as another member, and these catapults being like, I'm just going to finish it off.
I love that he's dancing at the end, too, because he's at the core.
I don't think I've ever seen that, with the dancing.
He's dancing with the rest of the team.
What a spicy series.
Oh, yes.
We are 1-1 so far. We are going to a game 3. What shall it be?
Well, this will be exciting to see. No, well, let me see what's left. Well, you know what? They haven't done. They have not done.
Take a look at these talents.
A 2-lane map. Like, I'd love to see that. But, I think I know where we're going, but I'm not going to say.
All right. Don't say.
But when it comes up and it is that, I'll say, yep, that's the one I thought.
I know. I love games. Game 3s also. Casters always enjoy that. The audience always enjoys it. Teams don't always enjoy it.
All right, so is there anything unusual? You'd sort of play May. Is this sort of kind of the standard build? I'm not too familiar with her myself.
This is not a build that I always take, but yeah, I switch up my May talents depending on what I'm playing against when I play May, but pretty standard to take heat transfer at 1. The slides are pretty good.
I think if anything, we could say anyone really was able to get some good kills. He was able to catch people in that combo, which is the blizzard with the slide that forces them to be frozen for a while. So got great value from that. I thought he did a really, really tremendous job. I always get nervous because it is something that you can sort of sidestep if you telegraph it correctly. So it does make it feel like your team doesn't have that engage. But it felt like the combination of that, of what May was doing and what W-Star's Tassadar was doing with those walls walls were just trapping people all the time.
Oh, we do have another one. Okay, I'm going to pop over to our cameras really quickly.
This was not the map I was thinking. I was honestly thinking we were going to Towers of Doom because that's always the go-to map. But secretly, I actually really wanted to see them play on a 2-lane map, which I didn't think they wanted to because they had banned the other 2-lane map, which was Braxis already. And I don't think Anima is in rotation. So this is going to be exciting. I'm curious to see how it's going to work out. Is there going to see some brawling?
So far, the lobby looks like us against Maximum Thrust. Let's go. 2v5.
I trust us. Kidding. We could do it. Let's go.
We'll both play white main. Let's go.
We could do it. I believe in us. You cover. I'll cover top. You can deal with bottom.
I'll cover bottom.
I don't want to deal with bottom. You got. I got top. You go bottom.
Value.
Exactly. I'll just pick Deathwing and see how it goes. But so yes, Battlefield of Eternity.
If it was our game 1, you'd win. Of course, you guys are welcome. We're happy to be casting this game.
Maybe we had a bathroom break on the side of the Wood Leaguers.
Yep.
I'm sure they'll be joining us shortly. But that got spicy. I honestly was very happy to seeing them turning that around with what they were doing. The combos really were working well for them there.
Agreed.
And getting a lot of good value from, I think, the Tassadar and, as always, Grey Daddy.
They fails me. Yeah, what a great counterpick to a Asmodan comp. And what they were doing, immediately cheesing the top towers. Let's go.
Yeah, like we talked a little bit about the Asmodan Talons pick. We talked about that first one. Let's just say maybe it was a misclick because I think Greed, which is the one that does extra damage to non-heroes, is generally the one that you would take.
Yeah.
Not sure why I took the one that they did. But the other thing I was thinking throughout the match is his ult. He took the ult where it's the demons, and I think if the strategy was to target the taunt target, I think it would have been better off doing the other ult, which does extra damage to that dunk. So maybe just a misclick, let's say.
Or maybe there's comfort in playing Wrath build. I never take Wrath build when I play Asmodean, so I can't really say much about it, but I have seen other people play it successfully, so...
I've played it on a different account. Let's just put it that way. As you know what I mean.
Oh my gosh, reported for smurfing, Dudettes?
Well, I mean, I'm just playing. I'm experimenting. I'm trying to understand what the talent does and how to use it. And it was a lot of fun, I have to say. But was it useful? Absolutely not.
I mean, Asmodean also has an AoE build with his laser that I find really valuable too, which could have been really great on the shrine itself. So yeah, I don't know if talents would have changed up the game, but I think that counter draft with the burst damage and the ability to siege with a Greymane just got them so much value.
Star, don't challenge me on my map predictions. I wanted it to be Battlefield of Eternity, but I was resigned for it to be Towers of Doom, right? So, I mean, because that's the expected one. So, I still feel like I won. So you lost. You didn't bet at all.
Confirmation that it was 100% misclicked.
Okay,
talent.
sorry, Galahad. I figured it was that because it's definitely a weird one to pick. But there is a specific build to go into that. I don't remember it, but it can be fun.
I feel like I've watched
Productive,
Van Hots
not.
play it before the Wrath build.
Well, because I think it does. What you would basically do, there's another talent that makes it so that he shoots 2 AAs after he dunks, and if the build is to basically AA build Asmodean, which is unusual because his gift is that he's this great dunker from far away with his Q. So
you do ba-da-da-dum.
Exactly.
All
We're
right,
ready, right?
Yeah, we're ready. Ready.
So let's go. 2-lane map.
If you're peeing twice,
Now-
get your prostate checked. The draft chat just cracks me up. All right.
That's true. Now, some people, or one person I know, will preach that, getting 2 bruisers on this map, one being Sonya, is not a bad idea. I've seen it done. Pushing top lane with 2 bruisers, I've seen it done and very successfully with the Sonya.
Well, I've also seen it done with a blaze. With a blaze.
But it's like, it was putting that 2-person pressure up top. But, what do I know? What do I know? We see the denial of the Rhaegar coming out on the side of Wood League because user error did really well that last match we did. I think he was Assassin Rhaegar.
He was. And once again, the Tychus ban coming out. Definitely a respect ban because Tychus did a lot of wrecking that very first game.
And, he can actually be pretty good on this map. I think if you build into his auto attack speed. As the game progresses, he'll definitely help shred that immortal a little bit more. And I'm going to say 100% a respect band here for Grey Daddy. No, you're not playing that again, Diet Llama.
Also, Grey Daddy's such great race for this particular map. And I don't know if you noticed this, Dudettes, but we do see a rotation. I don't think B-Man was in the other games.
Wait, Galahad, your match is starting. Wait, you're not even in there. Wait, what the heck?
Bruh, I'm
He's
not
right.
even
He's
there.
not in here. B-Man is subbing in for Galahad.
No Stukov.
Unfortunate, Galahad. I wanted to see you in there again. I'm a fan.
Bruh, I'm not even there. Oh, there's that slam pick onto the Sylvanas and the Ming.
Very cool. Very cool. Kind of interesting picking up that Anduin first, but Li Ming is great race, and Sylvanas is great pressure and race. The only problem
was banned
now,
out all the other games. So
yeah,
this is the first time
he
we've
was
seen.
banned out by Wood League. But The problem now is that we sort of know what maximum thrust can do by selecting those 2 heroes already. So their damage is already out there, so it can easily be countered if you really think about what counters these ladies.
Look at this. We've got Zilla. I don't know. It still could be a swap, but Zul'jin. Zilla on the Zul'jin.
Mm-hmm. Zul'jin's a little rough at the start of Battlefield of Eternity, but if he does scale, he can definitely help burn that Immortal down.
Oh, Galahad is the sub and B is the main. Gotcha, Galahad.
Galahad, you're always a main in my heart. Don't put yourself as a sub. Come on.
Didn't even manage to get these picks in at 24 seconds. My disappointment is immeasurable and my day is ruined. I'm sorry to change train. That sounds sad.
We do a prediction.
Yeah, we did not do a prediction.
All right. Who will win game 3? Oh. Maximum threat, right?
Mm-hmm. Maximum thrust.
Oh, whoops. I put threat.
All right. They're going for a super race comp here. Tyrande, very powerful, putting the mark onto the Immortal to help burn it down quicker. I like it.
Let me start this.
Anyone picking up that Mei again, and we see Lunara and B-Man picking up the Muradin. So that is an off-lane Blaze again. What will Vacuity pick? Maybe the Sonya.
Well, Vacuity was our did we talk about how Tyrande is actually really good at this map?
I just said
because
it.
Okay, sorry. I was doing predictions.
I appreciate you. I appreciate you. You did what was necessary. Wow, interesting pick.
Oh, my question is, who is in the off lane then? I mean, Vacuity. Oh my god, blah, blah, blah. He was our off laner for the last 2 matches.
Yes.
So
I think this is a Bruiser Tyrael game.
Interesting.
Maybe giving that speed to the Sylvanas auto attacks, providing shields. Maybe looking for a secondary engage if they do Judgment instead of Sank. We'll see.
With everything that you're telling me, it tells me he's better in the format, though, to be fair.
True.
And maybe we should send the Mei in the off lane against the Blaze. But what do I know? Get your predictions in, ladies and gentlemen.
Let's go. Game 3, Maximum Thrust versus Wood League Airlines. This is for some big chops in the playoffs, I believe. They're fighting for it. All right, anyone sporting that Mei again? I love the Deathwing spray there. Thank you, anyone. W-Star on that Ming. We see Diet Llama floating around on the cloud playing Sylvanas. User Arrow on the Tyrande, and then Vacuity on that Tyrael pick. Let's take a look at Red Team.
Red Team are Wood League Airliners. We have Baron on the Blaze again. B-Man, welcome to the show. You are playing on the Muradin. Yahtzee's over here on Lunara. Just Garbage on the Anduin that finally gets to play today. And Zilla is playing on the Scaling Zul'jin.
Everyone, all mid.
That's true. I have to say, I do see that a lot in the high-level play. People do go mid because they want to see what's going on. Where's the rotations? Look what's happening top. That's exactly why.
All right. There's a big jet propulsion coming out onto Vacuity. Muradin jumps in, tries to get a Q off, but it does not engage.
And we saw them do it before without a Sylvanas. I mean, you have to expect it with the Sylvanas. So very cheeky on the side of Maximum Thrust.
Chat, I apologize for Nightbot's ill manners. I do need to fix that.
I don't think I can. I think it's literally you have to go to Nightbot.
Yeah, I have to go to Nightbot and fix it. And then maybe another seasoned caster will help me go through and see what their preferred settings are. That would be really nice.
Yeah, I'll look through with it. We'll talk about it afterwards because I think it's just some settings in there.
Yeah. I mean, it took a miracle for me to even set it up in the first place. There's Mei using Slide In. Does use her Unstoppable V-Man in the back lane. Does land a Q onto W-Star. There's the Chastise. Does also land onto W-Star.
Diet Llama just on B-Man.
Let's take a look at these talents really quickly. We do see the percent damage from the Sylvanas coming out. And a teleport build, owl build, and the Globe Collection build. So it is that's a bruiser build for Arterial. Fighting over this camp. Beeman being a bully over there. Zilla looking for stacks.
Ooh, Beeman getting caught
combo
twice.
there, but the Fun Police does pull him out.
Yeah, Fun Police, aka Anduin. And he's putting down a donut for his friends.
All right.
And Dershane, yes, you're correct. Joe was left up.
All right, let's take a look here. Camp is secure for the side of maximum thrust.
And they're starting on that camp around the 2-minute timer, which is a little traditional to get that bruiser camp on their side.
Looks like Ming backing for mana.
And they're probably going to head over there as well to get it.
All right. Let's see if they go ahead and hold this camp for just a little bit.
Ooh, Zilla throwing those axes out here bottom lane. I was still looking, so it was very loud in my ears. And they do hold it a little bit.
Anduin is just baby Brad Pitt. I agree, Galahad. One of his portraits looks exactly like young Brad Pitt. But I've also heard some people call him young Johanna. All right, big stun coming out from the Immortal, and capitalizing on it is Baron with that jet propulsion.
So I just want to go back a little bit on the talents. I didn't realize the Li Ming seems to be going maybe Calamity build.
Interesting. All right.
Sort of definitely want to build into your Q here if you're a Li Ming playing on this, because it does help with the burn. But it looks like a tight race, and they...
But look at they have pressure going down here.
The Aether Walk does help a lot though with the Q build, because if you do use your blink, which would be Calamity, if they do that, it does increase the damage of your missiles. So it does help a little bit. The question is what that person's going to take at 7.
Yeah.
I just like the sounds of the missiles. It goes zoom when you do the single target ones. Li Ming's 100% Calamity. Ooh.
You know, I feel like Ming players are so particular. Like, there's camps of Ming players and what the correct build is, and they all fight about it. I think in the end it just comes down to playstyle, because you can get value out of all of them. We do see a rotation being made top. Probably looking at that top camp there. Making sure that they can secure it. Yeah. Ping's coming out that it's dangerous there. Does check the bush. But, you know, Tyrael has a lot of escape. He throws out his sword, able to sword away. Meanwhile,
look,
bot camp.
I like a Li Ming Calamity, but I think when you know that you can burn the Immortal faster by going Q build, and that helps you win this map, that's probably where I would do it. Otherwise, I probably would stick to Calamity myself.
I know.
I just think if you're racing, if you're looking to race, like that would be what I would go here.
Oh, yeah. Just a little bit more damage, and I think Zilla might have gone down.
Ooh.
There's the Ming orb.
Ming orb.
I've seen Mings play orb build on this because it's pretty easy to land the orbs in the corridors. Yeah, Tyrael is a shifty dude.
He can definitely be a challenge to kill. Ooh,
and he's talenting into those auto attacks, I believe.
We are mercenary queens, so Sylvanas has every reason to want to stay down here. Ooh, what a great stun by user error. Oh, goodness. Ooh, that's just the beauty of a good engage. You have 2 of them right there, back to back.
That's true. You can play this map as if you are a kill comp rather than a burn comp. But you can also do both.
It's true.
All right. And there's the smoochy kiss coming out from that Tyrande.
Ooh. May's in a little bit of trouble trying to get that pick off of the Anduin.
All right, they are looking to secure that kill. They do secure it, and oh, they get another one, and it's so close. What a sidestep by B-Man.
Oh, goodness. B-Man. That orb had your name on it.
Anyone in a little bit of trouble here has no mana. Theirs does go down from that fake damage from the Lunara.
Oh no, still it says that your stream is getting a little laggy.
No!
Athena!
Athena, get off the internet. That's my daughter. All right, there's the kill out
Baby
onto
Bill.
Tyrande.
Or maybe one of the puppers is chewing one of the router wires.
No, that actually did happen once. I had issues connecting to games because of it.
Oh no.
Probably just a blip, it says.
Ooh,
Ooh, big engage onto Zul'jin. I think sometimes
Love
you
it.
just refresh it and it's fine.
Love it, love it, love it. Don't get to see a judgment often, so that's why I'm loving that we got to see that here. Most people tend to do the sanctification, which,
Yeah.
you know, I understand why, but it's so boring. Come on, like, let's just get some massive judgments in here.
All
And it
right.
makes sense, because it's the same guy that played Illidan, so.
All right, bunker is dropped. Zilla is back up, looking to help defend this top keep. There's the Chastise
Oh, no.
does connect. Oh.
Oh, no.
There.
Oh, light bomb. Does not land, does not connect with anyone.
Maybe a little bit of a panic light bomb there, perhaps.
It's a little
Let's
tough
take a
to
look.
target a hero like Tyrael with a light bomb, because he can throw his sword out.
14 so far. May down here finishing off. Look at that Siege boss May doing some work down bot while the rest of her team was up top sieging.